Hey guys, Thorzax here. It's been a while since I put out a video. Don't get me started on the pandemic. It has been really disruptive to the even flow of having a range to go shoot at. So that's the reason why I've been going out with range videos. So, anyway, let's get beyond that. Okay, the thing I want to talk about today is, again, I see YouTube videos over and over and over again about this shortage, okay? Shortage on primers, you know, small pistol primers seem to be the hottest thing right now. People are going online. There's groups of people that are trying to give advice where to buy them, and I'm going to tell you what. As a community, I feel proud of the fact that there are people out there that are willing to help each other, and say, hey, I seen him here, or hey, I've seen him there, or hey, these guys have them, or hey, these people have them. And I think it's great that we have that sort of community out there where we keep that sort of communication between us. However, what I wanted to bring up is that this is all manufactured, okay? This thing is manufactured, it is. And I've seen this over and over and over and over again. I mean, I've been reloading for 35 years, and I'm telling you what, every time there's an election year or something in the news or, anything like that spurs up in the firearms community, okay, so like they're going to pass the assault rifle ban or whatever. The next thing you know, people are going to be trying to get $5,000 for an AR-15, a home build that only costs them maybe $400, to build. And people are just they're going to do that because people are going to start panic buying. They don't care what it costs. They don't care what it costs. I want it, and I'm telling you what, guys, we need to, when this sort of stuff happens, we need to pump the brakes. We need to think things through and realize that if they don't sell those primers, well, the price is going to come down. And I'm going to tell you what, it's going to come down. Maybe a year from now, in the middle of next year, towards the end of next year, you're going to see a drastic price drop on primers. Primers will become more available. And when they do come more available, you're going to see a lot more people panic buying. They're going to be like, they're going to be buying like 5,000 sleeves at a time, and they're going to be, I'm not going to go through that again, and so they're going to stock up. However, you're going to see it level out, okay, and everything's going to go back to normal again, and there's going to be these stockpiles of primers, okay, left over, okay, from right now. Believe me, there are primers stacked up to the ceiling somewhere that somebody's sitting on. And they're enjoying every bit of this panic buying. Okay, they're trying to add gas to the fire. Okay, it's just an excuse to drive the price up. That's it. Period. And in these people, they could care less about firearms. They can care less about primers. They can care about your reloading or Second Amendment rights or anything like that. All they care about is money. That's it, period. Okay, greed. Not too long ago, the one that I wanted to bring up the most was back in the Obama administration, 22 long rifle. Now, if you guys don't remember, 22 long rifle could not be had. I mean, you couldn't find it anywhere. And if you did find it, well, they wanted outrageous prices for it. Outrageous. I mean, $80 for a brick. I've seen 22 going for the cheap stuff. I mean, like Remington Golden Saber, $80. The average price of a 500 round brick of 22 long rifle, regardless of the brand, was right around, I think $50 or $60 back then. It was just outrageous. And guess what happened? That wave moved through. Okay, it hit the beach, and that was it. That wave moved through, and after a while, prices started coming down on 22, and then the next thing you know, there was 22 everywhere. Everybody had 22 everywhere. I mean, you could buy it anywhere. I went to Walmart and I walked in there. Now, this is after the wave had already gone through, and after, you know, buying frenzy happened when they started dropping prices on primers, and I mean, not primers, but 22. And I even waited longer than that. And guess what? I walked into Walmart one day, they had a brick of CCI, standard velocity, for 18 bucks. $18. So I went ahead and bought a bunch. I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to wait these things out, okay? Because, it's being controlled. It's being manufactured. What we're experiencing is not real, okay? They want to make it look like it's real and it has substance and it has depth to it and everything else, and they can blame it on all these other things that, all these people are buying firearms, so therefore if you do the calculations, they're buying all this ammo, and then the ammo manufacturers have to produce this much ammunition, and okay, I didn't wait, I wasn't born yesterday. What about all the primers and ammunition they've made for the last 5 years? Where does that go? It's got to be sitting somewhere. I mean, we're the number one producer of ammunition in the world. I mean, overall. I mean, maybe not just one particular type of ammunition, but overall, we're the number one producer of ammunition and reloading components worldwide, period. How's there a shortage? There isn't. There isn't a shortage, period. There isn't one. This has all been manipulated, dude. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Like my Smith 41 here. Okay. It's unloaded. All right. Just like my Smith 41. I love shooting this gun. This is a great gun. It's very accurate. It shoots better than I can. In fact, this pistol will shoot better than rifles. I mean, it is absolutely the epitome of, what you want in a match pistol. This is an excellent pistol. However, it's not worth 80 bucks a box for cheap ammo. I'll set this off to the side and won't shoot it for a while, if that's what it takes. We gotta refocus ourselves when we go through things like this and realize that we're being manipulated, okay? And we're being taken advantage of, and that's it. And that's how our economy gets so screwed up, because that drives up inflation when that happens, because the prices never come back down to what they were. Excuse me. And the next thing it happens all over. I mean, it happens with the prices of homes. It happens. I mean, have you went out and actually looked at how much a car costs nowadays? It's unbelievable. $40,000 for a sedan. For a sedan. Depending on the manufacturer, if you want to buy a real cheap car, you can find one for like maybe $20,000. But still, $20,000? That for a car? I mean, to me, that's crazy money, and that's for a cheap one that doesn't fit in with the economy. You see what I'm saying? So, we're having trouble overall in this country with inflation. And, I don't know where it's going to end up, guys. I really don't. I mean, if you up the wages on people, they're going to make more money, and then the more money they make, then the more things cost, and so it's like they're trying to even it all out, and then we're never out of this hole in our economy. I mean, we're always going to be going through inflation. Inflation is inevitable, period, and that's it. You know, it's about the world trade of money, okay? Not currency, but money. Currency is just a number. I mean, I'm talking about value, value money. That is what is being traded up above all our heads. Okay? We don't even say, these people don't even live in this country. These people don't, you know, they're not even citizens of any one country. That's how much money they have. And those are the people that are pulling the strings and pulling the levers, okay, for what's going on. And, you know, it really doesn't have anything to really, I know, it doesn't really have anything to do with, you know, primers, you know. Here you go, small pistol primers. I've got lots of them. I have more than I'll ever need. But the thing is, though, I bought those when they were on sale. And I'm telling you guys, you just need to wait. You just need to wait. That's it. Wait until next year. Maybe even wait until after the hoarding buying stops. Because when the price starts coming down, people are going to start buying them. And the price will stay that way for a while, and then sooner or later that will drop off. And then the next thing you know, they can't move these primers that they made during this time, okay, during the shortage, or they stored during the shortage, okay? And they want to get rid of them. They're going to want to move them, okay? And that's when the price hits rock bottom. That's when you want to be there and you want to buy and stock up and build your stockpile of them. So you don't have to go through this crap. You don't have to worry about it, you know? So anyway, that's my rant. Sorry guys, that was my rant. So I just felt like getting that off my chest. It's really frustrating to see me, you know, for me to see other fellow hand loaders get caught up in this thing, and you really don't have to. You're just gonna have to wait, and then the next time when prices start dropping back down, and they stabilize, and then when the demand drops off, they're going to want to move those products. That's when you want to be there. You know, that's like, you never want to buy a vehicle in February or June or, you know, July. You never want to buy a vehicle during that time. The time you want to buy a vehicle is right in November or December, because they want to get rid of last year's models, or they might get new models on, you know, the showroom floor, and you can go to them and you can make deals even on a brand new car. I mean, one that's the next year's model, and say, look, I don't want a 2020. I want the 2021. And you guys got 2021s, but I'm not willing to pay that price. And then walk out on them. You know, they're hungry. This is the time that they're hungry. And I guarantee you, by the time you get home, you know, your message light is going to be lighting on your message machine, on your answering machine, or on your phone or whatever, and it's going to be that salesman, and he's going to want to make a deal on that 2021. It's that simple. Just walk out on him. Just, you know, try to take the power back. You see? You know? Anyway, so that's my rant. Anyway, I'm done. This is Thor's Axe, and until next time, we'll see you in the next video.